Let's see if we can get hold of Andrew. Hang on a second.
Hello.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Yeah, not bad, man. I've got a new law I'd like to bring in.
Oh, yes, away you go, sir. I can see you as well on this Skype call. Yes, I'm going to show you to the Periscopers if you're happy with that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is that your kitchen?
Hey?
Is that your kitchen?
Yeah, man.
That's massive. Look at the size of that kitchen.
Oh, Andrew.
It's quite a big kitchen.
Flipping it. You need an island in there.
Yeah. Well, no, man. You like it. It needs to be open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is, mate, I didn't know you had money. This is great. He's loaded, this fella.
I've got an idea for a new law.
Bring it on, fella. Let's have it.
Okay, right. So, the slogan will be, don't wait to be overweight. Okay? And what it is anyone, you tell me, just hear me out and then tell me if it's wrong.
I like this.
If you're over 25 stone,
yes,
you will be arrested.
Wow.
Okay?
Okay.
Now, the reason, hear me out, is because you have to accept that you will die early and you are harming your own body.
Yep.
Yeah? So you will be arrested and you'll be given 3 meals a day in prison.
Yep.
And you will have a bicycle in the jail cell.
To escape with?
That will power the television.
When you can fit through the bars, you can escape. You're free.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Do you think that would be a good law?
Where to start with that? You know what? 15 years ago, I'd have said, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. No, it's a terrible law. A terrible. But look, you're obviously a big fella.
What?
You're about.
So are you, I might add. So are you.
You know, exactly, but I'm not making up laws about putting large people into prison. Now, obviously, yours is muscular, but I bet your BMI is off the scale.
Oh, it's 36%?
Which is like, it's terrible, isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm going to say yes.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
But why?
I've got to go to bed anyway. Yeah. Go on.
Why have you got a problem with overweight people being a danger to themselves?
Because why they're a danger to themselves? Well, because I think people that just give them the money to be able to shovel more food in their mouth are actually harming them more, whereas I would be doing.
Who gives them the money? Their bosses?
Well, the maybe some benefit money, maybe? I don't know. And not only that, can I just add one more thing?
No, you can't. Because you can't go around saying that people on benefits are fat.
No, I'm just saying that they can't. If someone's 25 stone, you can't do a lot, can you? You have become too fat to function properly as a member of society. So we need to help you because you are harming yourself. Like, if anyone took drugs, they would be harming themselves. You would want to help them.
Yeah, but you wouldn't. It's a proven fact that prison is the worst place to put a drug addict.
Yeah, but it's not a prison but some people say prison's too soft for people. But a drug addict, I understand that. Well, why is it the worst place to put a drug addict?
You just said you just said you understood it, but obviously then the second later you're saying you don't understand it.
Well, I've never really been challenged properly.
No, I bet you haven't. Welcome to the challenge, because you're talking bollocks. I tell you why. Because if you're a drug addict, prison. Do you know what prison is full of?
Drug addicts. But it's not full of fatties.
It's full of drugs.
It's full of drugs, but it's not full of fat people, though.
No, we're not talking about that, and we're going to extrapolate. I'll explain that word in a minute. So prison is full of drugs, okay? So you put someone who is addicted to drugs in a place where there's loads of drugs, so they take more drugs.
Yeah, which is a bad place, obviously.
Exactly. And also, you know that addiction is a disease.
Have you gone? Shit.
No, I'm still here. I'm still here.
You've gone, haven't you?
No, I'm here. I'm going to get rid of the video, but I'm still here.
Oh, man, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you were saying about you put them into jail and then they take more drugs.
Yes, and also addiction is a disease. Like cancer. Would you put someone who had cancer into prison?
You can't say being overweight's a disease.
Yes, you can.
You can?
Yeah.
How can that takes away any responsibility from the person to stay healthy and be underweight, though? I'm not
saying that everyone that is overweight has a disease, but I'm saying that a significant number of people that are overweight have a disease.
A significant amount? You wouldn't put it down to non-exercise and overconsumption of food?
No, I would put it down for a significant amount, down to addiction.
Addiction of food and sugar?
Addiction of food, yeah.
Yeah. There is a choice, though, isn't there?
No, not if you're an addict. There isn't a choice, no.
It depends how you define addiction.
I define addiction as someone who has no choice. And you can be addicted to drugs, you can be addicted to alcohol, you can be addicted to sex, you can be addicted to gambling, you can be addicted to food. That's a fact. That's not even me saying something hippie. Hang on. That's not even me saying something hippy-dippy. That's a fact that the World Health Organization recognise, who I'm suspecting have got a little bit more insight into it than you.
True. And I would agree with you, and I'm happy to have a debate about it.
Well,
but
then,
I would say
then don't say you're happy to have a debate. Let's just. It's not a debate. I'm telling you facts. You can't debate a fact.
You can't say that everything an organisation has ever said is absolute truth.
I tend to believe the World Health Organisation slightly more than a bloke who's got a big kitchen, if I'm honest. I mean, yeah, I do. Yeah, you can be addicted to food, and a significant number of people are addicted to food.
Well, from what I feel like...
No, I don't want to know about feelings. I want to know about... We're dealing facts. We're dealing in facts here, Andrew.
Fact. By the way, can I just add?
No. Focus on what you're doing here. Stop, obfuscating. Let's talk about facts. So you want to put people who've got a disease into prison?
You've trapped me. Let's just put it that way. You've trapped me because I can't answer anything because I can't give you a fact or a statistic.
No, it's not a trap. I've presented you with facts. It's not a trap.
How do I know what you said is a fact? And how do I know what the World Health Organization said is a fact?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Because I don't have to resort... I'm not like one of those 14-year-old trolls. I don't have to resort to lying to prove something.
I don't know how you can say it's a disease when you're overweight when there's a choice.
No, there isn't, but you don't understand the simple thing. There is not a choice. For people who are addicted, there is no choice.
How can there not be a choice? There's always a choice.
No, there's not if you're addicted.
Go left or right.
No, there's not if you're addicted. Well, some people believe in predestination, that the choice whether you go left or right is already made. But if you're addicted, if I'm an alcoholic, right, and there is a bottle of scotch there, I cannot stop drinking that bottle of scotch. I can't do it because that choice, my brain is wired up incorrectly. I cannot say no to that. That's addiction.
But some people do. Yeah? Hello?
Yeah, I'm waiting for your point to get somewhere.
Oh, no, sorry. Some people do make that choice. Some people are addicted to smoking, alcohol, drugs.
They get help. They get help.
Not necessarily. They might do it on their own will as well.
Very few of them do, but they get help. They go and get their treatment, like you would go and get chemo, or you would go and get radiotherapy, or you would go and have Ventolin if you were an asthmatic. They go and get their treatment.
It just sounds like to me there is no choice in life then, is what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying that at all, and you're being deliberately obtuse. I'm saying that if you're an addict, there is no choice.
If you're addicted, there is no choice. That's what you're saying, and I'm saying that I don't believe choice is taken out of the equation. Whereas you're saying choice is gone. You have no choice. I don't know where this is obviously going to go, and I don't want to bore anyone, but I can't. You've got the World Health Organization behind your back, and that's all. I'm sorry, I've only got the WHO behind me. I can only apologise. and experience, and life experience, and a lifetime of sitting in rooms with people who are addicted to food, who are addicted to sex, who are addicted to gambling, who are addicted to alcohol, who are addicted to shopping, who are addicted to cutting their arms, who are addicted to all kinds of behaviours. I've spent years hanging out with these people, man. No, and I can appreciate that and I respect that. But how... I know I hate the word but and coming in with a but.
Well, then you don't have to, unless there's no choice.
You've just taken all choice. Any bad decision anyone makes...
No, I'm not.
Taking the choice out of the equation.
No, I'm not.
So nothing is to blame. How can you lock anyone up for drug use, then?
You're not listening to a word I'm saying. You're coming back with nonsense.
No, I am trying.
Well, but you're not. Ask me a question.
Okay. So many people, I believe, would disagree with you. And now, I know you're going with facts, but let's just... yeah, I know it's funny.
Trying, there are and unfortunately, here's the thing: there are so many people in the year 2017 that would disagree with facts.
They would disagree with saying to you that food is a disease. Being overweight is a disease.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that food is a disease. I'm not saying that being overweight is a disease. You're not listening, man.
You said addiction is a disease.
Addiction is a disease, and that is a fact. That's non-debatable. It's a fact.
So someone gets help, yeah, i.e. what I just started this conversation with in my law, yeah, that I was going to bring in.
Which is a terrible, offensive and I took it as a light-hearted piece of banter, but I'm glad we're deconstructing it because it's terribly, terribly offensive and arrogant of you to suggest that. Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to say that because I think people are just
and I'm happy to say that it is offensive and it is derogatory and there is arrogance, and I think that you're a very rude man.
Well, I don't want to come across as rude to you because I'm not. I'm just making a point.
You have, and you have, and you are.
They do drain society, though.
But this is the first time you said that. But again, you're saying they drain society. The arrogance
Absolutely.
And the rudeness. I'm shocked. I'm shocked at how mean you can be.
Oh, but I'm very loving, man. In my own life, I'm talking about a very specific.
You're talking about big fat bastards that you hate because you think they're a drain on society. Well, shame on you.
I want to help
you. You don't want to help them. You want to lock them up in prison and make them exercise until they're dead. What weight would be good for you then? What weight would you release them at?
Well, I think if you were over 25 stone...
What's it got to do with you? What's it got to do with you?
That the person's killing themselves.
What's it got to do with you?
You don't see any fat people over the age of 60. They're gone. They're dead because they've killed them.
I'm gonna keep asking the question, and I'm hoping you're going to answer it. What's it got to do with you?
I'm in this society, am I not? Along with you and everyone else. And we all have that effect of the drain it is on our society.
What's it got to do with you? You're not answering the question. You're giving me nothing. What's it got to do with you?
What's anything got to do with anyone?
No. What's it got to do with you?
I'm just trying to think of an idea to help people lose some weight.
Again, I'll ask the question again, and it's not a trick question, Andrew. Someone's over 25 stone, right? What's it got to do with you?
Okay, I'll play along.
No, there's not playing along. It's a conversation. What's it got to do with you?
Okay, I'll answer your question. It's got nothing to do with me, and then that will lead you on to say, well, why are you talking about it? Or
please don't tell me what I'm going to say. I'm just curious. You keep going on about this. What's it got to do with you? Whether someone's over 25 stone or not?
Me personally is nothing.
Right, so just let them get on with it.
But it's sad to see people just kill themselves.
That's your own problem. If people choose to live like that, then that's up to them.
Anyway, okay. I said I wanted to call in anyway because you said I was a coward not to call in, so I thought...
Did I? I don't remember. Probably if I did, well done.
Okay, well, anyway, I've obviously made myself look like an idiot and you hate me, so I'll go now.
No,
Cheers.
I don't hate you. He's hung up. I don't hate him. If you're going to come on with something... I'm guessing he was coming on doing it for a joke.
Well, I thought he was coming on with something that strident because he was being ironic, but...
Who is he? I mean, he said... I've said he's a good... I guess we've had something on Twitter, have we? I thought it was a joke.
Here's the thing, right? You can get away with that kind of stuff elsewhere, but if you come on here...
You're going to be challenged.
You'll get picked apart.
I turned my video feed off halfway through that because I didn't like looking at him as we were doing that. I don't hate him. But also, I don't hate people that are overweight. I mean, years ago I made jokes about it, and I've said that, and I feel a bit bad about that. But I'm not saying all overweight people are addicts. Some are lazy, just like some skinny people are lazy. And some people just love food.
Some people have had an injury and they can't exercise.
Yeah.
Some people are disabled.
And some people are addicted. And you can be addicted to anything that changes your brain chemistry. Alcohol and drugs are the obvious one because they are chemicals you are ingesting that literally change your brain chemistry. But sex is another one, and gambling is another one, and self-abuse is another one, and food is another one. It's not... It's not, it's not rocket science.
The other thing is that, doesn't he think that people are over 25 stone are more than aware of that?
Yeah, well, I enjoyed that. I don't hate you, though, Andrew. No, not at all.
Experience the unconventional.
Evening, boss.
The unpredictable.
What's happening?
And the completely unorthodox.
Exactly.
With rule-free Iain Lee. The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee.
I've got no internet for the last 4 days.
On Talk Radio.